chat members, Poke fans, and other schools on this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen, finally here with my discussion slash review, I guess, of Pokemon Presents that happened like a week and a half ago. I'm sorry for the delay. I haven't had time to like sit down and actually record a video. I wrote down the main like topics that happened in the Presents, and then we're gonna do what we did last time when Skyline and Violet had a trailer. We're gonna go to the Pokemon website and talk about all the details that I found in there that maybe I didn't discuss before. I might say something repeated. I'm sorry for that. I'm basically going at this like completely random. So the first thing they did talk about is Worlds. I'm happy that Worlds is back. You know, that's one of the things that I guess a lot of people were missing out over the past like 2 years because of COVID. So I'm very happy that they have it. I personally don't care. I think I've only been to a VGC tournament once in my entire life, and that was back when I didn't know shit about competitive. I literally went into I don't know if it was a regional or whatever the fuck, but like back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver days, and I literally went into the tournament with an end game team. I did make it past like the second round, so like I lost in the third round, but still like it's pathetic. Like, bruh, in-game team, in-game items, like it was completely garbage. No, I'm never doing that again. So basically I'm done with never again, but I'm happy for them. I think they said they were adding Go and Unite to the roster, so I'm happy for those people that are able to achieve this, and I hope that people have fun, but obviously be careful because, you know, stuff is still going crazy around the world. You know, it hasn't been cleared out yet. Next up, we got more information on Go. Granted, I haven't played Pokemon Go since the game came out. Literally, like I didn't even get past the first initial wave because where I lived back when it released, I had nothing around me. Like, literally, I was basically just in a nowhere place. Like where I used to live with my dad. There was nothing around me, and it's not like I had the time to do anything with it, so I didn't think it was a good app for me personally. I know that where I live now, or I lived right before I lived, you know, the previous house, the one I was renting at, I think I had a better shot, but by then the hype was dead for me, and I never looked back, so it's just gone. So, but I'm happy for the people that were doing that. Go Fest is a thing. You're gonna get like the Ultra Beast storyline or whatever the fuck. You're gonna get a Shaman, so that's cool for those people that are gonna do that. Next up, we got updates for Unite. I have not touched that game in a minute, and I kind of want to, but I feel like I'm too far behind, so it would have to be like I would literally just be playing as a completely new player. I don't know how to feel about that, so it depends. I might do it, I might not. I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I don't even know if my main Snorlax is still good anymore because I haven't been keeping up with the meta, but I know there's a lot of new Pokemon that came out, and I know the main thing that we're announcing was Buzzwole, so, and I like Buzzwole, so I don't know. I'm debating whether to do it again, so we'll see how it goes. Then they did give a little brief teaser to Masters, which I play on a daily basis. That's literally the only like free-to-play Pokemon game that I've been with this entire time. Like, I've literally been playing since release. I haven't stopped. Like, there was a little brief period where, you know, I had some personal issues. I think I talked about it way back when, where I stopped playing it for a little bit, but I've been playing it since then. And so right now they're doing the Hoenn arc, which Steven just released. I got it. Cool. Yeah. Awesome unit. And so the Hoenn arc is finishing up right now, and then we have the anniversary coming up soon. We still have no idea who the main unit is going to be, but people are speculating it's going to be Ash because they showed a teaser of fucking Red with another character coming in. I thought it was going to be, you know, Ethan / Gold, but I don't know. It might be Ash. I don't fucking know. Oh, if they showed Red with Pikachu, I don't know if that means we're going to get another Red alt with Pikachu, because that would feel weird. Because like he has his main alt with Charizard, and then he has one with Snorlax. So I'm really curious if they're gonna do that. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but if they're really gonna do Ash as like a character that we can get, it makes no sense because of the fact that then we're gonna have 3 fucking Pikachus. Cause well, actually we're gonna have more because there's the egg Pikachus that they're Raichus technically. speak. Like, okay, so like you got the main character with Pikachu, and then you're gonna give us Red with Pikachu and Ash with Pikachu. Like, why give us two Pikachus at the same time, right? I know they're gonna be different, right? Because I think Red is just gonna be like a standard. I don't fucking know what moves you would give it actually, but he's definitely gonna be like a striker character. I don't fucking know. Let's like, to be honest, I have no idea what they're gonna do. But they showed Red with Pikachu, and if they're gonna bring in Ash, it's another fucking Pikachu. So I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll see how it goes, right? Well, the anniversary is coming up soon. It's at the end of the month, and they're adding that new feature where we're gonna be able to interact with other players, which I'm really looking forward to, because co-op hasn't been good in a minute. Because like the problem with co-op, and I know they did improve it a while back where they made it a little bit faster. But the problem with co-op is that it's so fucking slow. It's so slow. Like most of the time, if you play co-op, you play co-op by yourself because you can just speed up the battle, and it's easier to queue up moves and all that shit, and you don't have to worry about this fucking lag. But in regular co-op, which we're forced to do for the fucking gear events, it's so fucking slow. And half the time, I just leave that shit on auto because I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I'll be at work doing something, and I'll just have the game constantly, like, doing the auto battles, like, for whatever, like, good. Either if I don't have, like, the featured, like, unit that can one-shot these things, I'll just throw in some random supports and just let it auto for farming. So I don't see a value in co-op anymore, unless it like drastically improve like the connection or the speed, because it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. But I'm really looking forward to whatever the anniversary is. And if it is Pikachu's, I'll deal. Like, I'm assuming Ash is gonna be free because I don't think they're gonna force us to pay for Ash, even though he's a very popular character. I don't see it. But I'm not. If Red comes out with a Pikachu all, I'm not even gonna bother summoning for it because I already used up a lot of my gems on Steven, Latios, and Blaziken. And Groudon and Kyogre are coming out soon, and I missed out on them last time, and there's no fucking way in hell I'm not getting Groudon and Kyogre again. So I just don't know if it's gonna be worth it to pull for Red Red and Pikachu. I ranted too much about fucking Masters. I'm sorry. I'm really interested in that game, so it's probably gonna be one of the reasons why I talk about it more than the other fucking spin-off titles that are out right now. And they talk about Cafe remakes. Mewtwo's coming out. Latias is coming out. Bikini in some special outfit. I don't fucking care. I don't have no bother with fucking Cafe remakes. I didn't care about the first one. I didn't care about the mini Troze shit. I just, it's not a series I fuck with, you know? And then finally, Scarlet Violet. The trailer looked tight. I really liked it. The visuals look way better than before. Every time they release shit about it, I think it looks good. You know, I'm enjoying it very well. Every time I see something new, I get more invested into it. Granted, I'm still holding back my reservations of like pure enjoyment and excitement and hype because I don't want to be disappointed. The game is like their first foray into this type of gameplay, so I'm like easing into it. I do like the Pokemon that they showed off. We're gonna talk about them in the other section. But Fido, tight, the fucking giant ass ice whale, cool. I love whales. And then the Miraidon and Koraidon in motion, they look cool. Koraidon looks weird though. I need to remember the name. I think Koraidon is the lizard, like the ancient one from Scarlet. He has the fucking tires, but he's running, right? Like, and in the water, he's like I mean, we're gonna talk more about them when I get to like the actual like website stuff. But like, I just want to point that out. Like the Violet Legendary. I'm just gonna call them down until I can for sure know which one is which. The Violet Legendary actually uses its fucking like mechanism and shit. Like, you know, when he flies, he has the jets. When he's, you know, on the water, you can see the fucking whatever the fuck tire thing that he has rotating and shit. When he's on land, he's like a fucking motorcycle. I don't think they showed him climbing. No, they didn't show him climbing. But that one, I'm gonna be interested to see. But then you have the fucking Scarlet Legendary, and the fucking bitch has the tires thing sticking out, but he's fucking running when... Shut up, chair. He's running when they're on land. When they're in the water, he's literally swimming, and then when he's flying, it's just like, you know, these little protrusions here, and then like, when he climbs, he's like this. So it's like, what's the point of the tires? Because you're not even using them. So like, the fuck. And then we're gonna talk about the tetralizing stuff when we get to the website. For now, main point for me is it's interesting, but it's really weird how they're gonna incorporate it, and if it's gonna be limited like they were back with, like, you know, Z moves and Gigantamax and fucking Mega Evolutions, where like the standard, well, like expanded rate. But fuck, let me try to explain. I can't even fucking talk. My issue or concern is if it's gonna be like every Pokemon has a standard Tetra type, which is just their actual like base type. So like, for example, if you're a fire type, then your Tetra type is gonna be fire. If you're a water type, your Tetra type is gonna be water. Like, or if you're a flying type, your Tetra type is flying. If you have dual typing, then it just randomly picks one of the two. So like, for example, they show Drifblim. You could either have a Tetra flying or a Tetra ghost or whatever the fuck. If that's just gonna be like the standard, and then they'll just have like specific Pokemon that you can find in like the fucking Tetra dungeons that you're able to go in, which I'm gonna talk about that as well when we get to the website stuff, where just specific Pokemon are gonna get highlighted in those dungeons, and they'll have like a completely different Tetra type to their actual type. So the Flying Pikachu shit, which they're just doing as an event because Flying Pikachu was a thing. The Gardevoir they showed there, which was like a water Tetra type. So like that Gardevoir is a water type. And then like I think they showed like a Drifblim with like fire. So like that's the type of thing that I'm worried about. Like they're gonna limit which Pokemons have like an outside Tetra. Oh, the Eevee shit, where they have like a water Eevee and like I think it was a grass Eevee, or I don't fucking remember what the other type was. But like where it's just limited Pokemon that have this outside special Tetra type that is not coincided with the regular type. And if that's the case, then I don't know how good this mechanic is going to be in competitive. Like, but like if every Pokemon has the ability to have a completely different Tetra type than their actual standard type, then maybe I could see it useful. And it also, I'm also interested to see how they're going to deal with the mechanic as a whole. Like, is it going to be just like Z moves, Mega Evolutions, and Dynamax, where you only get one per battle, or is it going to be to where in the middle of the battle, any of your 6 Mons can Tetra type, and then like if that Pokemon faints, the next one can come in, and that one can also Tetra type. Because if it's again limiting it to one per team or one per battle, then it's still gonna be a little gimmicky. Like, and it's like the whole way the meta is gonna work, it's gonna be the same shit. And like I said, if it's limiting it to where only one new Tetra type per Pokemon, so like if one Pokemon can't have a Tetra type of all the 18 at once, and it's just like, oh well, like for example, again the Pikachu, you can only have a special Pikachu with the flying type Tetra type, and there's no other Tetra type Pikachu. Then again, it's gonna limit like the meta, because then specific Pokemon are gonna rise to the ranks because they have this specific Tetra type. I don't know. Well, that's competitive shit. I might go into more details on that in another video, because I have been getting back into competitive again, and I'm really interested in how this is gonna affect the meta. So, but like I said, that's a future video. We're just going to continue now with the new footage and the new stuff that happened in the website, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I have a shit ton of tabs open for this part. Let's try to go as fast as we can in the best order that we can. So, starting off with new forms discovered for legendary Pokemon Koraidon and Miraidon. So I'm like I said, I'm still getting used to which one is which. Koraidon is the ancient one. Miraidon is the new tech one, okay? So, we're going to start this, go down. Let's during your adventure, we'll meet legendary Pokemon, either Koraidon or Miraidon. I'm going to have Miraidon because I'm playing Violet, because purple is my favorite color, you know. And it will join you on your journey. Koraidon and Miraidon are full of mystery and are said to have the power that far surpasses that of other Pokemon. It seems Koraidon and Miraidon have even more forms of those we've already discovered. These Pokemon are capable of changing their form to better suit what they're doing or what terrain they're traveling. Now, this is what I was talking about, how, technically speaking, they're merging all the abilities from the Hisuian Pokemon into the legendary Pokemon. It is a little weird that we're going to have the legendaries at the get-go, like literally at the start of the game. It feels a little weird because that changes how the story's gonna progress. But either way, it's still pretty cool. So this is what I was talking about, how Koraidon has the tires the same way as Miraidon, but when you start using it, he's literally using his feet, paws, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whereas Miraidon is actually acting like you're using the tires. So ride your legendary Pokemon to traverse the expansive Paldea region, explore every nook and cranny, sprint through the plains and deserts, move across water, scale cliffs, cross hills, and glide off peaks. Enjoy a fresh and liberating adventure that only an open world can provide. Meet a variety of Pokemon and people and Pokemon alongside your legendary Pokemon, and seek out the mysteries that await your Paldea. So this is what I mean, sprinting and drive mode. So whereas Miraidon, you're riding it like an actual motorcycle, Koraidon is actually just running. So traveling through Paldea on foot can be quite the hassle. If you learn how to ride sprinting Koraidon or drive mode Miraidon, you'll traverse the expansive Paldea region more freely and at full speed. So it may look like a motorcycle, but it uses its powerful legs to run all four. So it's literally just running. Whereas Miraidon accelerates by generating energy in its tail and throat, which transforms into wheel and tail rings. So it's literally a motorcycle. Swimming, build, aquatic mode. So like I said, he's also swimming, whereas Miraidon is actually like gliding through the water. You'll be able to jump into rivers, lakes, and vibrant oceans to approach the Pokemon that live there across perilous waters in a snap by riding, swimming, build, Koraidon, or aquatic mode Miraidon. Now, the thing that interests me about this is, are we going to get these abilities like in a specific set? Like, you have to find them or improve them or whatever the fuck? Because if you just get them from jump, again, that just removes the ability of growing, Koraidon floats by making its throat into a flotation device, and it propels itself by spreading a membrane between its toes and paddling through the water. Miraidon propels itself forward by rotating its rings, but also uses the jet engines on its legs to move forward in the water. Gliding build and gliding mode, or glide mode. You can jump from mountains, towering cliffs, tall buildings, and glide toward your destination. All this stuff for you more options of choosing what to do, but you can also freely glide around and enjoy a view that you can only see from Paldean skies. So, like I said, Koraidon gets these little feathers, whatever, and Miraidon does the same thing, but it glides using the jet boots. So that's it for this set. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next page we have fight alongside friends within the time limit in Terra Raid Battle. Terra Raid Battles are a completely new battle format where you'll team up with 3 other friends in order to take on terrestrialized wild Pokemon within the time limit. In a Terra Raid battle, you can attack without waiting for the trainer's turn, so it's important that you cooperate with your fellow trainers at a quick pace. The Pokemon that will appear in Terra Raid battles are fierce, but you can join forces with other players to prove victorious. Seek out crystals for Terra Raid battles. To be able to attempt the Terra Raid battle by touching shining crystals. The colors of these crystals correspond to the Terra type of the Terra Pokemon you encounter. They almost look like gemstones. Additionally, a sparkling pillar of light will be shooting the sky above any of these crystals, making them easy to spot at distance. So this is a grass type Marill, I guess. Because this crystal has this Pokemon has a grass Terra type. The crystal is the color of the grass type. You'll be able to choose Pokemon from your party or from your Pokemon boxes to participate in battle. So this is what I meant when I said, are we gonna are these things limited? Like, since they're showing us a crystal here, so like, is it just specific Pokemon, or can this grass Terra type crystal be for anything? Right? Does it pop up again and then it's a different Pokemon, but with the grass Terra type? That's one of the things I really am interested in finding out. Challenge Terra type. This battle system has a time limit and allows you to continue attacking seamlessly without having to wait for other trainers to switch their actions. Take on these battles by coordinating with teammates and increasing the stats of the Pokemon on your side or healing them. I paid intent. Oh, well, that's for we already know how that shit. So this is actually pretty cool because this is actually like active battle time. But I wonder if it's based on your speed or what, or how this works. So Pokemon that appear in Terra Raid battles may have a Terra type that differs from the usual type of types, which I already talked about. Expand your options in co-op play by cheering. These are 3 kinds of cheers you can use that will benefit the allied Pokemon on your team. The 3 effects are boosting attack and special attack, boosting defense, special defense, and healing. Anybody can use these cheers, allowing you to play cooperatively, even if your Pokemon hasn't learned new moves or support other Pokemon. Cooperation is the key to Terra Raid battles. Lead your side to victory by cheering. You can cheer instead of using a Pokemon move. You can use 3 kinds of cheers, a total of 3 times per battle. That's cool. I mean, that basically means to where there's 4 of you, right? So you can have somebody cheer to boost everybody's special attack and special defense, or special attack and attack by 6. Somebody that can do special defense, and then the 2 others can heal, or this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be fun. Managing to defeat the Terra Pokemon with the time limit will undo the Pokeballs the Pokemon's transformation, giving you a chance to try and catch it by throwing Pokeballs. Victories can reward you with many useful item tombs. You're able to search for allies during the Terra Raid battles, or you can join someone else who is searching for allies in the Terra Raid battles. Work together with trainers across the world to try your hands at these battles. So battle together with friends, you already know, you need to send a link code. You can find a request from trainers searching for allies and choose to join Terra Raid battles from the Terra Raid battle menu. Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's interesting. This is actually pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to how they're going to handle this. And like I said, I really want to know how limiting these Terra type crystals are happening, or do they constantly respawn but with different mons? Like, does every Pokemon have the ability to have a Terra type of all 18 types? That's my main question for this specific mechanic, because if it is, it's obviously going to expand a lot into the metagame. So I'm really looking forward to learning more about this specific mechanic. So moving on to the next one. Alright, the oldest school in the Paldea region, at Naranja Academy and Uva Academy. I should probably say it with my actual Spanish accent, because it's literally Spanish. So, at Naranja Academy and Uva Academy, you can meet new people, new Pokemon, and a new you. Sorry, I had to do it because Spanish is my primary language, as most of you guys should know by now. So in the center of Paldea sits the largest city in the region, Mesagosa. It is here that you'll find a school boasting a history that few other schools do, where people from all sorts of regions come to hone their skills against each other, be it through academics or Pokemon battles. Age is not an issue in enrollment here, so a wide range of age groups from children to adults take the same classes, which mostly relate to Pokemon. It seems there are a few classes that you can take with Pokemon too. Now that's interesting. I'm really looking forward to how the school mechanic is going to play, because that's part of the main gimmick of the trailer, is that, hey, you're in a school setting, So I'm really looking forward to see how that works. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the name of the school, its emblem, institute forms, and other details will differ depending on which game of the version you're playing. I'm sorry if my footage is cut off here. I don't know if I'll be able to expand it or not. We'll see. But you can kind of see, so there's the building, then Naranja and Uva set out from school for a grand adventure, the special independent study project, the treasure hunt. As a main character, you'll be enrolled at the academy. Of course, you will not be alone at the school. You will also have friends you can sharpen your skills against, like Nimona, Arvin, and Penny, in addition to unique teachers who will teach you what they know about battling, Pokemon biology, and more. This academy is also where Director Clavel will give you and your friends an independent study assignment, the treasure hunt. Where will you go? Who will you meet? What will you accomplish? Embark on a journey across Paldea to gain new experiences, meet new people, and find your own treasure. People at the academy. So we have, along with Director Clavel, there are many other members of the faculty of the academy. Clavel, he acts as director of the academy, and since you're a new student, he will teach you many things about your school. He can be strict, but he can also be kind. He seems to be a friend of Professor Seda and Professor Turo, so that's pretty cool. And then Jack, Mr. Jack is your homeroom teacher, and he teaches biology. He's very knowledgeable about Pokemon biology, and is a developer of the Pokédex apps for our own phone. He has a slightly airhead side to him, and he sometimes loses himself in his research. That's basically all the fucking professors in this fucking series. Main characters' friends. Arvin is an upperclassman at the academy. He's good at cooking and is researching healthy recipes that can help Pokemon feel better. He will be asking you to help him out since he isn't good at Pokemon battles. Oh, well, that's nice. And then we have Penny. Penny's in the same grade as you. She has a bit of a shy personality, and for some reason she doesn't seem to come to the academy very often. She's especially fond of her fluffy Eevee bag, and always has it on her back. We're going to be going into more detail about these characters. I do have them open in different tabs. So let's move on to the next stuff. Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems thanks to the Terrastall phenomenon. What is the Terrastall phenomenon? The phenomenon is found only in the Paldean region and makes Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems. When a Pokemon terrestrializes, a Terra Jewel appears above the Pokemon's head like a crown, and the Pokemon's body glistens like a cut gemstone. It is said that the Terrastall energy that seeps from the ground of the Paldea region is involved in the phenomenon. Many details remain unclear, but Professor Seda and Professor Tua are researching this mystery. That's what it is. It looks cool. The Terra Jewel and the luster on the Pokemon's body differ depending on the type. All Pokemon in the Paldea region are able to terrestrialize. Okay, master terrestrializing and dominate Pokemon battles. Terrestrializing holds the key to victory or defeat in the battles in the Paldea region. All Pokemon in Paldea can terrestrialize and gain special power. First, each Pokemon has a Terra type. A Pokemon's Terra type is inactive until a Pokemon terrestrializes, at which time the Pokemon's type will change to its Terra type. For example, some Eevee will have a normal Terra type, but some other Eevee will have a flying Terra type. There are 18 types, meaning there are countless combinations of Pokemon and Terra types. Terrestrializing a Pokemon allows you to enhance your battle strategies by increasing the power of any moves that have the same type as your Pokemon's Terra type, or by changing your Pokemon's weaknesses. When to activate the special transformation combination of Pokemon and Terra types you choose are all up to you. Find what works best for you to gain the upper hand in battle. You can terrestrialize a Pokemon once per battle, and transformation will last until the battle ends. Okay, so it is literally just the one-time thing. So I feel like the meta is going to be a little bit more centralized than what I expected. Because obviously some Pokemon with specific Terra types are going to be better than the other ones. And since you can only Terrorize one per battle, then that's basically going to be the whole gimmick. It's just like Mega Evolutions or Z moves or fucking Dynamax, but before it was banned, obviously. But anyways, when test tries, Pokemon uses a move that matches Terra type and at least one of its original types. The boosted move's power will be even greater. You will need a Terra Orb to Terrasilize a Pokemon. You only select trainers in Pandora region to carry the special item. Once you Terralize the Pokemon, your Terra will lose all its Terra Soul energy. You won't be able to use it again until it's been recharged. You can charge your Terra Orb if you touch crystals overflowing with Terra Soul energy or go to a Pokemon Center. Okay, but that I don't think that matters in competitive, but whatever. Only select trainers in Pandora region are allowed to carry a Terra Orb. You can find shining crystals scattered around many locations throughout the region. So I guess they're just saying this is like maybe there's not a Pokemon Center nearby, but you do find one of these Terra Soul energy. You could just go there, recharge it that way. You can use it in the next battle, which makes it a little bit more limiting in terms of a casual play, because if you can only use it once per battle and then it loses its energy, so you have to recharge it before going to another battle, that means you have to basically constantly be running around trying to fight these fucking energies to go to the Pokemon Center to recharge it. So I don't know, it's gonna casually, I don't even know how I feel. I might go into more detail when I actually start talking about Terralizing in a different video. I don't know if I want to do that right now. But anyways, moving on to the next part. Enjoy Pokemon with friends. In Pokemon Skyline Violet, you can train and battle with known trainers all over the world by using a feature called Poke Portal. Using Nintendo Switch System's local, I don't care about that. Enjoy co-op play with the Union Circle. For your adventure is bound to move more dual when playing with friends, cooperating to beat Terra, Pokemon, and Terra Raid battles, and sometimes even testing your skills against each other. Additionally, with the new Union Circle feature added to the Poke Portal, you and up to 3 friends can adventure together in the same space, cheering each other on as you battle wild Pokemon, or showing each other Pokemon that walk along with you. If there's not a single way to play using the new Union Circle. You can wander around together and spend time with your friends however you want. Coordinate with your friends and grasp victory. Take your favorite Pokemon to a stroll. Adventure by barreling through the open fields of the Paldea region up to 3 friends. Trade Pokemon. To link trade surprisingly. Yeah, that's fine. We don't care about trades. We don't need to worry about that. Battle together. If you go to link battle option in the Pokemon, you'll be able to have Pokemon with other trainers. There may be battle formats on your skills and Pokemon. Okay, so this is just the standard mechanics, trade and battle, like it's been an entire. I just want to know more about the fucking actual aspect of going around the region with your fucking friends. All right, moving on to the next one. Story unfolds the way you want it to. Weave three grand stories into your adventure as you meet Pokemon you've already seen and unique characters. These titles have the hallmark Pokemon story of going to gyms and aiming to become champion, but there's no set path, so you can go whichever gym you want to challenge in order you desire. Furthermore, there are 2 other grand stories besides your pursuit of becoming a champion, and many trials and tribulations await you in those stories as well. Please look forward to finding out what kind of stories they are. Furthermore, you can freely go back and forth between all 3 stories, allowing you to adventure to develop in the way you want it. Some may want to reach the rank of champion and rush through gyms, while others may want to adventure at the leisure time searching for Pokemon or meeting all sorts of people. Everybody can experience the game they want. Being able to make your own very own story is one of the hallmarks of Pokemon. Okay, this looks cool. Aim for the champion rank. The Paldea region is a Pokemon League and special class of pro-ranked Pokemon trainers who have achieved the champion rank. These trainers have grown with their Pokemon to be able to dazzle the audience with their skills of battle. There are facilities called Pokemon Gyms, many towns. Okay, that's just typical. There's no set path to the gyms. You can probably take out a stronger gym leader. Or you can simply stop by a gym that happens to be located in town and come across her in your journey. This time you have to plot your very own path along to the road. If you beat all 8 gym leads, spread across the region, collect your bench, you will be able to take on a special test called the Champion Assessment. Successfully pass assessment, you shouldn't be acknowledged and will be given champion rank, making you an adopt skill and mission. Okay, so does that mean we're not actually facing an Elite Four? That sounds weird, but okay. Polish skill. Gym leader of the Glaciario Gym, Grusha. Grusha used to be a professional snowboarder, but he is now the gym leader of the Glaciario Gym full-time. He's an ice time specialist who has Titan as his partner. He's usually cool head, but when battle today he starts showing the emotion he truly keeps out. Alright, I guess we're done with this. I mean, he looks cool. Alright, receive a special Pikachu and another purchase bonus. I don't think we care about this, but why not? It's a flying Pikachu. This Pikachu has 2 unique characteristics, and that's the move Fly, which normally cannot learn. His Terra type is Flying. You can receive this by choosing Jet via internet from Mr. Gift feature in your game up until Tuesday, February 28, 2023. So you actually you have a long window to fucking get this thing. It takes approximately 1 to 1.5 hours playing before you can access the Mr. Gift feature. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. I think we can easily skip this part. I don't really care about a Terra type Pikachu because it's not going to be useful even with a flying type. So Moving on, look the way you want to when you explore the Paldea region. Arrange your looks and hairstyle to freely change your appearance. You can now make changes to your character's eye shape, mouth shape, and more to look the way you want to. You can, of course, change your hairstyle, hair color, and eyebrows in salons too. So look your best. Ooh, we can customize. We can customize even more. This is great. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Because this default look is not it. Use all sorts of items to make your uniform fit you, ranging from short sleeve and shorts to warm blazers. The Academy has 4 different kinds of uniforms total. You can collect a wide variety of accessories from boutiques, wear your favorite items, and try out different styles along the way in your adventure. I'm looking forward to this type of character customization, like real talk. Oh boy. All right, I'm really excited for this now because we can literally change the way our character physically looks. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, we got Titan here, the big boy, the Terra Whale Pokemon, Ice type, thick, fat, and slush rush. So it's either gonna be a tank or a fast. This looks more physical than special. So, it's giving me like Beartic or Lone Sandslash vibes. I'm really looking forward to seeing this thing. Strong muscles and thick blubber. Selekon need to have tough muscles to be able to support their immense bodies and physical attacks, using their bodies to have incredible power. They also migrate around the snowy region, protected by a thick layer of subcutaneous fat. The horn on the upper jaw freezes the surroundings. Selekon has 5 horns. Among them, the horn on the upper jaw is able to gather ice energy, making the surrounding temperature extremely low and freezing the air around the Pokemon. Ooh, cool. I can't wait to try this one out. Like, I like whales, and this thing looks badass. So alright, we got Fido, the puppy Pokemon. It's a fairy type with own tempo. This doesn't really sound like a good ability, but to each his own. This Pokemon has a moist, smooth feeling to it. Fido's moist and smooth feeling has elastic qualities and is both firm and soft at the same time. When these Pokemon become excited, they intimidate their opponents by puffing off their bodies to appear bigger. Its breath contains useful yeast. Fido ferments things in its vicinity using the yeast in its breath. Side yeast is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon is protected by people since long. I don't know, this thing looks delicious. I was talking to my boy Doruk, if you guys remember him from the Soul Link, and just a good buddy of mine. Like, this is good. Like, I would eat this. Like, I was telling him, like, I would eat this. No joke. So that's it. That's pretty good. All right, we got Paldean and Woopa. So we got our boy, poison ground type, poison point, water absorb. If this thing doesn't have unaware, it's not going to be as good as the regular Quagsire, and its typing is a little bit more dangerous than the regular Quagsire, because the regular Quagsire is only weak to grass. So this one's weak to like psychic, ground, ice. Anyways, still, it has a water immunity, so I'll give you that. They live on the land and cover their bodies with in films. In ancient times, Wooper lived underwater in the Paldea region, but it seems after losing their struggle for territory, they began living on bogs and land. Taking from drying out while living on land, they began to cover their bodies with the poisonous film. These Woopers' gills have hardened thanks to living on land for so long. Their bodies are heavy and they move slowly, but they can protect themselves by shooting powerful poisonous liquid from their gills. You may see Pokemon in areas. That's not messed up, man. These things, well, if they were moved out of the swamps and the underwater area, I guess it's not their fault that they're poisoning everything around them, but still, not cool. Not cool, Paldean Wooper. I hope we get more Paldean Mons, because I'm really liking the concept of bringing back old Mons with a new form, new typing, and all that stuff. So I hope they keep bringing this up in future titles as well. A new day for the outro video, the conclusion. You know how it is. My work ethic is just not good anymore. Anyway, so basically, very excited for some of the stuff that's going to be coming out in the future. I'm really looking forward to whatever Masters decides they're going to do. I'm really looking forward to whatever the fuck Unite's going to do, because I definitely want to get back into that stuff. And I'm really interested to see all the minute details for Scarlet Violet that are going to be slowly coming out over the next few months. The game's coming out, we're in August now. It's coming out in November, so there's 3 months for more news cycles, So I'm assuming we're going to get one last trailer between now and November, and maybe, like, a teaser or whatever. I'm assuming we're going to have DLC for this game. They said there's going to be 3 stories, right? But I I expect some form of DLC is going to be coming into this game, just like the expansion pass of Sword and Shield. And I still don't have a problem with that as long as the main game this time around, these 3 stories are so good that you just expand upon them. Do like a sequel, kind of like the way you handled the Hop storyline in Sword and Shield, where it's like after the fact and you're getting to learn new things after the fact. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, like just like do like a time skip or something like that of what's going on, because the champion rank thing, I still don't understand it. Like, do we fight on the Elite Four and a champion, or do we just reach our champion rank and then people respect you around, the entire region or whatever the fuck? So that's one thing that I'm really curious about, and I hope that they flesh that out. And if they do an expansion pass, then I hope it goes over to like your journey as a champion in the region, more so than just random new areas that get opened up that would be able to be played during the main story, because that defeats the purpose of the expansion. Like, I want to get like a new feel for the game should there be DLC. I hope this is the path that they end up going with for this one, especially since it's such an open world. Opening up a new area that doesn't expand upon the story doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Because Sword and Shield, it was still confined to the main land of Galar, and then the expansion passes just opened up different areas that we wouldn't have access to before. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I hope they do in this game, especially because you're making an open world. So like do events that expand upon the base story, and then I think we'll have a valid DLC. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's so long. I wanted to condense everything that happened in the Presents, plus the Scarlet Violet news that were on the Pokemon website. And then I'm going to do a video later down the line regarding my thoughts on the tetralizing concept, and hoping that the way they handle it isn't exactly, how do I put it? That it doesn't turn into an issue in terms of competitive wise because of how the meta is going to handle it, and it also going to depend on, does every Pokemon have the ability to tetralize into every single 18 types? Because then we might have a different conversation there. So that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on about everything that happened in the Pokemon Presents and your excitement for Scarlet and Violet, as well as the news that came out for the game. So leave it in the comments. I would love to have a discussion with you all. That's going to be it. I've been SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.